Alright everybody, the Hammer Airsoft Smith is back with part 2 of my Colt Python barrel extension modification project. That was pretty complete before the video. So where I left off was how I made the inner barrel. Yeah, like I said, the inner barrel is essentially 3 big pens, but the third one was cut down. Now I'm going to use pencils to kind of show you this. These are colored pencils. They're not the same size as the big pens, of course, but I don't have any more big pens because I use them to make this. So pretty much, say these are the ends of the big pens. They're going inside the barrel here. So look at this parallel. Okay. How I joined these ends was I took the cap of the pens and I cut it to where it's just the one section of it, the thinner section, that would actually fit tighter onto the pen itself. You'll know what I mean if you look at it. It's the only reason why I'm not showing you, and that I don't have any caps. I use them. And I know some of you might tell me, well, I should have did the videos gradually, or whatever. It's fine. If you have any questions, you can just ask me if you're interested in doing it this way. Which I kind of doubt it, because a lot of people are snooty, think, they're too good to do something like this. I'm not saying everybody, but some people, they'll think they're too good to do something like this modification here. But anyways, so I would put the cap on here, so that way this section was halfway through the cap, and then I would put this end of the pen through here, so that way it's sleeved in. The cap is holding them together. And then I'll take, thin tape, like electrical tape, just to secure it. That's all. It's not actually holding it in place, but just to secure it. Alright, I would wrap it around the sections where the cap actually meets the ends of the pen. And then, when it came down to this other end, this end here of the pen, I assembled while leaving this pen alone. This was a full pen on this side. I left it alone. These erasers were not on here yet, just the blue one, not the green one. And I simply, and it might give me, there we go. Removed the Colt Python barrel. Opened the cylinder and just shimmied this inner barrel in. And the pen would protrude a lot. So I took a pencil as it was assembled fully. This is not fully assembled, but just showing you an idea. And then I took a pencil and just drew a little line where I needed to cut, removed the barrel, cut the pen down, filed it so the end is smooth, and used sandpaper to finish it up, and then I put the green eraser tip on there. And then I went and reinserted this, reinstalled, should I say. Now you want to be careful because these UHC spring-powered Colt Python frames are not strong. I said that in a review I did of the gun. So as you might be able to see, the frame is kind of, it's kind of moving around there. That's not me just moving it. Watch. See? So you gotta be careful. And then you see how the green protrudes, like the original barrel did. Because you want these cylinders, the cylinder to line up perfectly. You can see there's a gap there. See, I got a little more room I can use. So it's gonna be a little awkward. It's gotta be just enough too, so where it doesn't interfere with the cylinder. There could be a little bit of a gap, like you see there. There could be a little bit because the original one has a slight gap. This can actually go in more, but I'm just showing you an idea. And like I said, it doesn't interfere with the cylinder. It doesn't interfere when it rotates either. Now, and I twist it, because you'll see right here. Look at the rear sights. That foresight isn't lined up. I just twist it and it will stay in place. If I just twist it and line it up myself. See, now it's lined up. And this is actually extremely accurate. I know it's hard to believe because it's just pens, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh, that's ghetto," and all that, you know, stuff, you know, that people would say. But, you know, call it what you will, but really at the end of the day, it's an upgraded UHC Colt Python. That's what it is at the end of the day. And now it reminds me a lot of what I was going for. So, like I said, it's not finished. The only thing I need to do now is pretty much sand away this rust, even out where it connects right here, even it out more, and just respray, leave a good key, and just respray everything. Here we go, I got this in. See what I'm saying? I pushed it in more and see how it won't go. Oh, there we go, never mind. Yeah, the closer you can get that in there without interfering with the cylinder rotating, the better, because it will create a seal. See, now there's not a gap at all. You can just see just the green there. It will create a tighter seal, which means it will give it more FPS, more velocity, more power, if you will. And it does. It actually does. The gun is far more accurate than it has ever been. It's very surprising. Range, I'm still yet to test the range, because, you know, I am testing it, so I gotta test it at short ranges to be sure, but I'm gonna test it far ranges. So there's gonna be a third video. It may just be about the final thing, or accuracy and range from a good distance. Excuse me. And yeah, with .20 gram e-vike rounds that were used, so you can call them reloads if you will, it does really, really well. It's actually a skirmishable gun. You can actually use it in game very well. Not the original couldn't be, but now this is more, yeah, be more encumbering to carry around. Not so much weight because it's actually still very light, but because of the size of it, it's like the size of a short-barreled CQC multi-shot Benelli M3 with the pistol grip, no stock. It's just about the same length as that, really. So, well, probably shorter, but you get the point, right? So, there's that, and there's no wobble with the barrel. The barrel is very, very, it's just very sturdy. The whole, everything about it is just very sturdy. I can actually rely on it. I've shot it a bunch of times now, and there were no problems. I actually cleaned the barrel and everything. You actually clean it like a regular barrel, and there's that. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. This is actually very, very cool. I'm actually very pleased with the way this came out. Excuse me, the lighting's kind of weird, and I hope you enjoyed my background music. Took me a while to choose what I was going to use, but there you go. Alright, this is the Hammer Airsoft Smith, and stay tuned for future videos regarding this pistol. And by the way, I have some new stuff coming up, so see you all around. Thank you.